Chapter 22 did not go as well as the previous chapters, and it's starting to feel like chapter 13 again. So chapter 13 is where I felt like I couldn't do anything and I just was like hitting this wall, and I wasn't as bad, but also like it's like the final bits, and it's like the point where you realize that like all of the planning and stuff of what I've been thinking about what to do with this book for all these years needs to happen, and it's like, which of the ones do I pick now? And also, like, sometimes, like, as you're writing, you get more ideas, and it was like, well, do I follow this idea or this one, or do I do this or do that? And honestly, I ended up making it better than I thought I would, because I wanted to end up using their powers a little bit more, and so I did. And I had to realize, like, what is going to be the difference between them? And so and I finally picked what the power is going to be. And so it ends up coming into the play, but it's different. And so I'm trying to figure out like how all of this is going to work, how it's all going to come together, because again, I want this to finish by chapter 27. I have 5 chapters to do it, which now feels really long again, because it was going really fast-paced, and then it took this weird shift, but it's the shift that I wanted it to do, but now I'm like questioning how I got there. We just get to the end, and if I want to change it in the next round of dealing with the book, I can, but we just have to get to the end. This chapter ended up being 1772 or 4 words, so not like a whole lot, but again, it hit my requirement. I wanted to stop, and it was like 700 words, and it's like, fine. So then I had to just keep adding to it and adding to it, because again, that's one of my requirements. It has to be 1,000 words per chapter, and so I needed it to get there, so I added a little bit more, obviously. But yeah, I don't know what exactly I'm gonna do, but it's the end of my writing day today, so that's a tomorrow me problem, not a today me problem. I at least got this chapter done, and then I can figure out what I want to do here on out for tomorrow, because I have no idea. Because remember how I said I made my outline of what I wanted each chapter to be? I broke it. I broke it fast because I can't stick to an outline. I have to have like a very vague outline that I'm following, because if I don't do that, I inevitably will undo the outline, and then I have to constantly keep redoing it because I cannot stick to an outline. I need a super vague idea of where the story's going, and even then it's like, super vague thing needs to happen, kind of, something like this. And then I figure it out as I go. Which is probably not the greatest way to plot your book, but also it's the only one that works. Again, I think as I move into other stories, I can hone that a little bit better and get better at that skill. But right now, we're just fumbling in the dark again. But it's also like I only have to write 5 more chapters. I think I got this. Just gotta do it. So I'll see you next time when we figure out what that's gonna be, because I have no idea currently. I would love to hear how your writing is going in the comments down below. Did you hit this point when you're so close to the end and you start to analyze, like, is this ending even worth it? Is it good? And then you're grateful that you get to walk away from it like me today? Make sure to like and subscribe. I post every other day, and until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all soon.